everybody, welcome back to my channel, sushidragonmasters, and today I am doing a way more than I'll probably read this month, August TBR. So, normally, I do start these things with my pick for the Sushi Dragon reading challenge, but I don't really have an official pick because the challenge is just to read a short story. If you want to hear more about that, I will link that video down below. If you want to participate in this month's reading challenge, I am just going to read a short story at some point. I just don't have one officially picked out because I usually just can read them in a day, so it can just be like pick it, read it, done. And I'm actually thinking of rereading one I've already read, so I just have to decide which one that is. So besides that, let's get into the other books I am planning to read this month. So the first book I am planning to read this month is Don't Judge a Girl by Her Cover by Ali Carter. I started this story in Booktubeathon. It was my read after sunset book, and I just haven't finished it. And spoiler alert, I've already read this. This is the third, I'm looking for a number, but there's no numbers on the old covers. This is the third book of the Gallagher Girls series, and I will share my thoughts in my wrap-up because this is a TBR. Then I'm planning to read the book that I'm currently reading, so I'm obviously planning to read it, and that is Tone Deaf by Olivia Rivers. This is just a dust jacket, and it's also about a girl who is deaf and she wins this contest thing to go meet this band and stuff happens. I'm not that far into it, so not much stuff has happened, but stuff has happened. Just I can see more happening. Then I want to get to All the Feels by Danica Stone. This is about a girl who her favorite character dies in her favorite movie, so she starts this petition to bring him back to life, and it just sounds awesome, and I really want to get to it really soon. I don't know if I will because there are a lot of books here. There's just a lot. I am putting so much pressure on myself right now, but I've wanted to read this since the second I bought it. I don't know why I didn't pick it up next. I just didn't, but I want to read it so bad, and I'm so excited to read it, and it is pretty short, so it is something that I could probably read pretty fast, and I'm excited. Then I also want to get to another thing that I might be able to read fast, but I probably won't actually read because there's a lot of books here. And that is The Night We Said Yes by Lauren Gabaldi. I'm not sure how to describe this book because I haven't read it yet, and the back is hard to explain in my own words because I don't want to steal their words, and yeah. So this is another thing that I just kind of would like to get to because the cover is very pretty and the story sounds slightly interesting, and it's short, so I'll probably finish it fast because it's also contemporary, and I read contemporaries pretty fast, and I don't know when I'm talking in an accent now. Then there are two books that I'm just going to mention together because I want to read them for the same reason, and that is A Court of Mist and Fury and The Assassin's Blade, both by Sarah J. Maas. I want to catch up on all her books, and these are the only two that I have not yet read because I am going to one of her signing event thingies for her Empire of Storms tour, so I just don't want to be spoiled. And really, if I don't get anything, it'll probably be The Assassin's Blade because if I'm spoiled for it, which I'm pretty sure I've already been without realizing it, but I probably have been, I'm not really going to care as much if I get spoiled for this as if I would for this, because I haven't got spoiled for this one at all yet, and I'm trying to keep it that way. And this, I bought it, and I'm going to keep it. The cover's amazing, and I am planning to read it at some point. I just have no interest in reading it anytime soon, but I do kind of want to read it before this thing, but if I don't, I'm not going to cry. Then, just to make this more complicated for myself, I also kind of want to get to Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell, because I think it's time that I read this book, because it's been a while since I bought it, and it's time that I've read it. So if I don't read it this month, I'll probably read it next month. Some of this stuff is probably going to get carried over, to next month's TBR, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Sometimes I surprise myself. So those are all the many books I plan on reading in August that I probably won't get to. Comment down below and let me know what you're planning on reading this month. And don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!